the cul-de-sac, leaned back in the leather clad seat, pack of spirits in your Prada bag. Suburban summer 17 was a roller coaster ride, a manic pixie dream girl right beside me, and she said she liked me, but I bet it was a right thing lining up at the wrong time. And I think maybe if I'd held on tight, she'd still be sitting by my side. I'll never know, I'll never know.
Passengers heading from Passenger Terminal 1.
인천행 항공기를 이용하신 사인권 탑승으로 탑승하여 주시기 바랍니다.
じゃんごめん。
Oh, I was such a fool when I fell in love with you. Broke all my own rules, believing I could save you from the boy that told me you were. I knew you had bad intentions, but I wanted the challenge. I thought I could change you, but it was all self-sabotage. You played your games and won, and now I'm the broken one. I put my heart on the line, and it was all self-sabotage. I saw the boy you could be. I tried to meet all of your needs. You took my sweetness intentions to satisfy your brokenness. Oh, I put in my heart on the line. I was so naive. I really believed I could change you, but you played your games. 'Cause I thought I could change you, but it was all self-sabotage. You played your games and I'm the broken one. 'Cause I thought I could change you, but it was all self-sabotage. Oh, I was so naive. I really believed you could love me. So I'll pack my things and I'll leave you be. 'Cause I thought I could change you, but it was all self-sabotage. You played your game, and now I'm the broken one. 'Cause I thought I could change you, but it was all
it's alright. Baby, I feel the rush. Everything that you touch turns to gold. I know. Baby, I'm missing you. Everything that you do makes me love you. Oh.
難しい。
But your parents came in the cul-de-sac, leaned back in a leather-clad seat, pockets boots in your Prada bag. Suburban summer 17 was a roller coaster ride, a manic pixie dream girl right beside me, and she said she liked me, but I bet it was a right thing lining up at the wrong time. And I think maybe if I'd held on tight, she'd still be sitting by my side. I'll never know, I'll never know. I don't like messing with regrets, but I doubt she'd ever leave my head. What could I have done, could I have said? I'll never know, I'll never know. I'll never know, I'll never know. We were nothing alike and I kinda like that. Came from different sides of the crosstown tracks. Guess it's true sometimes opposites attract, but it never lasts. So maybe it was just the right thing lining up at the wrong time. And I think maybe if I'd held on tight, she'd still be sitting by my side. I'll never know, I'll never know. I don't like messing with regrets, but I doubt she'd ever leave my head. What could I have done, could I have said? I'll never know, I'll never know. Oh, I'll never know, I'll never know. Oh, I'll never know, I'll never know. You made a country club pool feel like Malibu Beach. Sure, your parents had money, but you like to drink cheap. Should've known the first moment you're out of my league, but you said you liked me. Oh, I bet it was a right thing lining up at the wrong time. And I think maybe if I'd held on tight, she'd still be sitting by my side. I'll never know, I'll never know. I don't like messing with regrets, but I doubt she'd ever leave my head. What could I have done, could I have said? I'll never know, I'll never know. Oh, I'll never know, I'll never know. Oh, I'll never know, I'll never know. I give more, I get less. I guess you just weren't impressed. Played it back 1,000 times. What makes it so wrong? Okay, I came on too strong. Note to self, I just won't try. No, I didn't cry when you ran away. I'm just surprised too, you ran away too. You really got a type, don't you? Same guy, different font. Tell me baby what is he got that I don't in my bed? Guess I just thought I'm the mirror image of what you want. Is it hard to get it on that? Was it too obvious? My heart stopped. Sucker punch, watching you start to fall for the same guy, different font. A parasocial cliche. I guess you only want it when you feel it start slipping away, and he gives you space. so much that I bet that he don't know your middle name. He must be prettier on camera. Takes you to a party but won't stand with ya. You think we're both writing songs about you, but it's only half true. Whoa, no, I didn't cry when you ran away. I'm just surprised too, you ran away too. You really got a type, don't you? Same guy, different one. Tell me baby what is he got that I don't. And I bad, cause I just thought I'm the mirror image of what you want. It's either hard to get that I'm not. Was it too obvious? My heart stopped. Sucker punch, watching you start to fall for the same guy, different one. For the same guy, different one. Yeah. You fell from a doppelganger. What a shame, girl. Fantasize about